Hi guys, Dorothy here, professional astrologer. Today I'm going to talk to you about the week that is December 31st all the way to January 6th. So that includes New Year's Eve. We got Mars and Aries on that day. Woohoo! That's going to be a big bang. I'll tell you about that in a second. But the biggest news of the week is the solar eclipse that we have on January 5th. It's Saturday night on the east coast of the US. So that is the biggest news and the biggest chunk of what this forecast will be. So I'm going to get started in just a second. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me here once again. Happy New Year. Thank you for following me throughout the year. And for those new folks, I've got a lot of new people this year that have subscribed and are following this channel, and I'm very, very grateful. Please always, everybody, share and comment, and make sure you subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet, all right? I only put a video out once a week, so it's not overbearing. All right, so let's get started. On New Year's Eve, December 31st, Mars enters the sign of Aries. This is fantastic. It's going to be a little fiery and a little feisty for a lot of people out partying and having a good time. So keep your awareness about you, all right? So make sure you're just paying attention to what's going on around you. But what we can also do with this, because I know people love to set New Year resolutions on January 1st. And Mars in Aries says, oh, I want that, goes for it, goes for it, goes for it. When a planet is in its own zodiac sign, like this one is, for those who don't know, it just means that it's super comfortable there. And Mars in Aries is all about initiating action. So without thought, usually. I mean, there's other things that will induce us to think about things first. But Mars in Aries is all about taking action. So if you're feeling like you really need to do something, just go do it. But I would advise that if it's a little out of your comfort zone, think about it just a wee bit. And when it does come to setting our New Year resolutions this week, I would recommend that we wait till after the new moon solar eclipse on January 5th. Now, it's not until nearly 8:30 at night, and this is East Coast time, so please adjust to where you live. We really should wait until that new moon. So just wait till Sunday. I'm going to get back to that in a minute because I just want to talk about the rest of the week before we get to this eclipse, all right? Because this is the biggest piece of it, of this forecast, is going to be the eclipse. Moving into Tuesday, the 1st, all right? So we know the 31st, Mars in Aries, we're going to be feeling really edgy and antsy and ready to take goals and set goals and have a lot of fun that night. Just be a little careful if you're out of your comfort zone. That's the recap for the 31st. On the 1st, not a whole lot going on, but the moon in Scorpio is a deep feeling energy, and it's making connections to certain planets that are adding to that. So if you are contemplating what you want your future to be, because New Year does always inspire us to think about our future. So write things out, think things out, spend some time in your own head and in your own heart, figuring out what it is you would like the future to be. Because on Wednesday, we have the Sun conjunct Saturn in the sign of Capricorn. Happens once a year when Sun and Saturn come together in that sign of Capricorn. This is a little shout out to the eclipse that we have coming, right? Because it is about who we are in our reputation and the things that that are important to us that make us feel strong and secure and safe. Now, sometimes this inspires fear in people because they just can't see what the future is. And I understand that because Capricorn wants things to be really solid and secure. And sometimes they're not. So address your fears if you have them, all right? And just see how valid they are. This is what I've just said is actually part of the eclipse energy that's coming, right? The sun is part of the eclipse. It's the sun and the moon. So it is an addition to this because the eclipse happens between Saturn and Pluto. And the sun is connecting to Saturn right now on the 2nd. So we get a hint as to what we're going to focus on during that eclipse. All right? Now on Thursday, the 3rd, we also have the moon has now actually moved into the sign of Sagittarius, connecting to Jupiter and a whole bunch of other planets on this day and on Friday. And that is about being adventurous, having a lot of fun, learning, creative energy. Because Sagittarius, especially the moon in Sag, Jupiter in Sag, Remember, Jupiter's in his own sign as well as Mars is in his own sign. So what we get with this is we get a powerhouse of energy and motivation. So we're anxious and we're ready to be motivated and we want to set our goals, but be patient. Wait till Saturday night, or even if you can, wait till Sunday, okay? All right, so lots and lots of fiery energy on Thursday the 3rd and on Friday the 4th. Lots of creative energy. Use it, use it, use it. Don't let it slip by, all right? Whatever is fun for you, whether it's a creative project at work or just something fun with the kids, don't care. Know you're being creative and express that creativity. Perfect. Good. So let's move on to the new moon solar eclipse on January 5th. Now, it's at 15 degrees of Capricorn for the astrologers out there. Find that in your chart and you'll see what house, and that will give you more information about that you can add to what I'm about to tell you. And for those of you who don't know, don't worry about it. If you want to know and have personal private session with me, I am a professional astrologer. This is all that I do. So you're more than welcome to come to my website and order a session and we can talk about the whole year ahead for you. So anytime you're ready for that, just let me know. Now, this new moon solar eclipse has everything to do with setting goals based on what we want our career to look like and the structure and the foundation in our lives, right? What is important? Because these eclipses, what they will do is they will make us aware of what is working and what isn't working. It's like planning for retirement, no matter what your age. You know, we know that we have to do certain things to feel safe and secure, right? So apply that type of information to anything in your life where you want to feel safe and secure. Is it your career? Is your career what you want it to be? Are you emotionally connected to it? Is it how you really feel? Right? Do you really feel that career is exactly what you want to be doing? So these are opportunities, no matter what your chronological age is, these are opportunities for us to set goals based on what is important in foundational pieces in our lives. Now, the Capricorn and Cancer oppositions and eclipses that we have throughout 2019 are leading us to 2020, but that's another whole video. Basically, it is about really connecting into our emotional intelligence, seeing what's important for us based on how we feel about things. And that emotional intelligence and the emotions with that, it comes from what our family has taught us and told us. And through the Capricorn energy, what society has told us about ourselves. I saw a meme on Facebook just a little while ago, and it was really did describe these Capricorn and Cancer eclipses. And it was just about, you know, you don't have to go find yourself because you're not lost. But we're in here. And these eclipses will help us to break what society has said is true for us, so we're able to find our own truth. And the way you find that is by seriously sitting down and asking yourself, how, you know, what is important for you? And then what is the first step I can take towards that? Right? You don't have to understand and figure everything out all at once, because I know plenty of people do that, and then we get overwhelmed and then we get frozen and we can't do anything. So have an idea of what it is that you want that long-term goal to be, where you want to retire, or how you want to get your kids through college, whatever it is for you. Everybody's different. But set those goals for yourself. It is so important. And if you're feeling like what you thought was solid and what your solid structure was, if you feel like things are shifting, then that means that they need to. So find the lesson in what is shifting and what isn't, you know, what isn't working out for you anymore, and use that and take that towards setting new goals for yourself. This eclipse is so important for that. All right. Now, and there's so much more. So come and see me. I'll help you out with the rest of it. And tomorrow on the 6th, Uranus finally stops and goes direct. And that is the beginning of a no retrograde period. So this is when we really can start setting goals and moving forward in a lot of ways. We have nobody retrograde, so it's full speed ahead right now all the way until the first week of March, because nobody's retrograde until Mercury retrogrades first week in March. So most of January, all of February, we have opportunities to like implement and start new things, start planting seeds all over the place. And then throughout the year, you're going to see what will sprout. So take these eclipses, take all of the energy before the eclipse, do your new moon rituals or do your vision boards for the year either Saturday night after 8:28 p.m., depending on where you live, adjust for the time. If you're in California, -3 hours. So take Saturday night or Sunday, and do your vision boards. Do whatever it is that you like to do for a new year, right? Don't do it on January 1st. It's not necessary. It's just, yeah, the lunar cycle's not right for it. So if you're going to use astrology, you might as well use it, right? And I want to leave you with that. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you all for supporting me, especially this last half of the year has been phenomenal for me and my business because of you guys, really because of you guys. Absolutely so blessed. Thank you so much for allowing me to continue to do the work that I love. And this is all I do. I am a professional. This is nothing else in my life except for astrology. Well, that sounds boring. Oh. Hey, friends. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. I love you. Blessings. Namaste.